Morning guys, welcome to another video. Another day. We had to be out of our Airbnb at 9 a.m. after we stayed up till 3:30 talking with everyone in the living room. So yeah, that's great. Super tired today, and we've got a super long drive to Poconos. It's like 2 hours. We're gonna go right now to somewhere up in Newark, I think, to a place called Nosa Aldea. They should have bread and pastries and
pastel de nata.
Pastel de nata.
Yes.
And then we're gonna go to the track, get everything ready to go, and at some point hit the road. I don't know where today's gonna take us, but it's not a driving day, but it is a driving day because we're driving to the Poconos. We got a nice Airbnb we're gonna check into. Bye guys. They invited us to breakfast, but we decided to go get Portuguese food instead. Plus we don't have a BMW, so we don't really fit in. We can't really park next to them without another BMW, so bummer. Let's go. Once again, we got a good breakfast. I love this part of the country. Ja, siehst du. No say to the mom, man. Trying to figure out why they bolt these down. Is it because of wind? Is it because of theft? I don't know. So we called around. I found a National Tire Warehouse, which is our wholesale supplier, up in Newark, and they have some 24-inch tires. So since we got some time today, we're gonna cruise up there, buy a couple tires, and see who can mount these 24s for us. I have no idea if any regular tire shop can do it, but we're gonna drop them off somewhere. Someone ought to do it for us. And then we're gonna go try and find some oil too, to get us on our next leg, the next leg of our journey. So we found some rotors at AutoZone. Miraculously, they were actually right close to the track. I don't know how we missed it yesterday, because Kelly was looking for them. We're here at NTW to get tires, and we couldn't get in there because there's so many trucks. We literally had to go around the block, and now we're walking over the train tracks. But it's New Jersey, so I doubt there'll be a problem.
Gonna beat you up like Jesse Radford.
Why don't you sleep on those train tracks?
Look at all the homeless people stuff. You wanna take a shower?
I just need to get tires.
Look at the tires, man. Take a nap on the train track. Go play in the street. What the hell's wrong with you?
This is what it takes to get tires. I don't even know where this place is.
30524. Ah, my shoe.
We found the tire shop right next to the track too. They're willing to mount the tires, which is, it's kind of hard to find a shop that'll do 24s. I feel like 24 low pros. So we'll have the big wheels back on. Well, just without the what do you call it? The dually fender. So it is what it is. So we found an NTW in New Jersey, and they got our tires.
Yeah, man, help you.
305s.
We got these 305, 35. Who are you? Huh? Who are you?
After some New Jersey customer service that was less than desirable, we got our tires, and now we have to walk a mile back to where we parked the truck. That chick was not amused in the car.
Really?
She looked over like,
Well, she should be.
these guys must be from Idaho.
Well, these? No, man, Utah.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Wait. What's that game when you were a kid? You had a stick and you were
I grew up privileged. I didn't play games like that.
You grew up in Compton. What?
These look a little bit better. These tires were like 160, which isn't too bad. Let's see if they hold the weight. Back through the field with our tires. Parked all the way over there. What a journey. Kelly.
What?
You know how happy it makes me to see the polished wheels back on the front with new tires?
Call it polished, man?
That is, it's more polished. Oh, is that where you hit the curb?
No, no.
Or is that where I hit the curb?
No. That dude was kind of aggressive with your wheels.
Really?
That was another thing. He kept like slamming them on the face, and I was like, dude, stop. Stop it. Stop it. We went to this tire shop called, what was it called?
Los Amigos?
Is that the bird again?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
I got distracted.
We went to
No, it was cool. It's called The Tire Shop.
The tire shop, and there was this dude, and he was like, "Oh, you can't put this tire on this wheel." And his employee was like, "No, man, I already did."
One guy was old, one guy was young, right?
Yeah, the young kid was right, and the old dude spent like.
It makes you feel good that the young guy was right, huh? It does.
It gives me great satisfaction. Yeah, go team. Anyway, I gave him $10.
You did?
Yeah.
Cool.
I wanted him to know it was worth $10 worth. Anyway. But the wheels are done, new tires. What? We gotta do a tech talk.
Oh well, in the winter.
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay.
We'll bring it back when the time is right.
Okay. Like the chalupa.
The chalupa.
No, the McRib is back. Oh no.
We're almost ready to go. We're getting everything loaded up in here. We got our extra rotors, tools are loaded up, car's in place. I'm gonna put all the extra wheels and tires down here, strap the car down. This is definitely not in the spirit of Drift Week, the fact that we're towing, but it just doesn't make sense with 4 people for us to drive the car and the truck separate. So at least for this leg of the trip, we're doing it this way. Disappointment. I can just see Aaron's face right now of disappointment. And right as we're about to roll out, it starts raining. Perfect timing. Got everything loaded up. Got a couple oily puffs coming out of the exhaust there. We got our new tires on. Everything's all set up. I just have to put a little bit of air in this back tire, and then we're ready to go. Ready. Finally, ready to hit the road to Poconos. We've got about a 2-hour drive to get to our Airbnb. We got to figure out where to park this trailer tonight. We're not allowed into the track, and I have no idea the neighborhood we're going to if we can park there. I hope it's not a problem, but that's our next challenge, is to figure that out. All right, so we were cruising along on the way to the Poconos. We took a wrong turn and had to go over a bridge that cost $25. And then we're cruising, it's snowing. Like, this trip is weather-wise is not great. So we're cruising through the snow, just chilling. We're about, I think, less than an hour from our Airbnb tonight. And it's 8:30 p.m. and we feel, well, these roads in Pennsylvania are like really bumpy, like boom, boom, boom. So we feel like we all knew right away, like it felt different, right? We've been hitting bumps and stuff. Something felt wrong with the trailer. So I thought maybe the car had shifted or fallen off, or like, I thought maybe we lost a wheel on the trailer. And so I'm like looking around, and we keep going a little, like a few hundred yards, and I'm like, no, we gotta stop. So we pull over, and we're looking back, looking around and stuff, and I thought the trailer didn't look like it was sitting right on the truck. So Kelly jumps out and looks at it, and sure enough, the 4-inch square post that goes from the trailer down to the ball, like, broke in half, folded. It's not completely separated, but it's folded in half. So let's go have a look at it. This is bad. This is bad news.
That's like
I've never had. I've had some problems on a trip, but I've never had this level of problems. So we're sitting here brainstorming like what to do. Luckily, there's an off-ramp right here. I think we're gonna go and back down the off-ramp. We found a couple of repair shops that hopefully we can drop the trailer there and contact people in the morning. I made a few calls right now. Obviously nobody's open. I was hoping maybe someone would answer, but there's a trailer welding shop. There's another welding shop. There's an auto shop. So we're gonna go with the shortest distance possible, drop the trailer, and then have to deal with it tomorrow. But let's go look at the damage. I haven't even seen it yet personally. That is not great. I'm not gonna put my hand there because I don't want to lose my arm. That is not great at all. do. That's worse than I thought. We don't really have a choice of what to do, I guess. That's worse than I thought.
Yeah.
That's pretty rough. Wow. I'm actually worried about it breaking more and falling on the sides of the truck bed.
I'm not too worried about that.
And damaging the truck bed.
That's like the least of the concern. I feel like we can manage.
The truck bed's already totaled.
Yeah.
The side of the truck bed.
Yeah. Absolutely. Without a fender, junk.
I think this is gonna have to be an insurance claim. This is pretty rough. This is pretty rough. All right. I don't know what to do. I think we should move some stuff. I don't want the cooler getting crushed. I don't want some of that other stuff to get crushed. I feel like the trailer's gonna move around. Stuff could potentially fall, and like we need to prepare for like whatever might get damaged back there.
I mean, we're going slow, so we can just set a bunch of shit on the trailer.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, that's true. All right, we're gonna go do some work. Maybe we'll film it. I don't know what's gonna happen, but not good things, that's for sure. Nothing good can come of this, but we have to get off the freeway. We're on the side of the freeway, and there's the off-ramp right there. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. And so we're gonna go straight and then back down this on-ramp, sorry. I call it an off-ramp because we're going off of it, but it's an on-ramp that we're gonna go down backwards.
It's a multi-purpose ramp tonight. Okay. Trace it back a little bit. Keep going, just like that. Keep going. Stay at that angle, because the road's still bending like that. You're going back into the road.
Into the road?
Yeah. There you go. Straighten the wheel. Straighten the truck with the trailer, fine. Just go straight back with the trailer. That's perfect. Like this. Thank you. Woo!
All right, so we're just outside of in Pennsylvania, just outside of Poconos, where we're gonna go, and we got problems. That's kind of a big problem. What?
I would get out of there.
Okay.
If you think about it, the only thing holding the trailer up is that plate that's locked on the ball.
So what are the chances I was looking on Google, I found a guy, I started texting people because nobody's answering this late, and found a guy called Lone Wolf Metalworks, and he's 3 miles from us, and he said he's willing to do it tonight. So we're gonna limp it 3 miles to his house, and he's gonna weld it up for us. So, here goes nothing. We gotta go 3 miles down this main street and then make some turns and all that stuff. So we're limping the truck like 5 to 10 miles an hour, 3 miles to get to this guy's welding shop. And so far, it's staying put. Just every bump, I'm just like, I'm waiting for it to break or something bad to happen. Just waiting to feel that like bad stuff. But it hasn't happened yet. I'm trying to be super gentle and avoid bumps and all that stuff. We got two gnarly turns coming up. Problem is the trailer's like, what, probably like 8 or 10 inches lower to the bed than it was when it wasn't broken. So I'm worried about it hitting the bed or completely collapsing and resting on the bed and damaging the truck bed more. But other than stopping and waiting for someone to come tow us tomorrow, this is about our only option, is to limp it to somewhere to get it fixed. And I'm not a stop and wait kind of guy, so we're gonna do whatever we can to make it happen tonight so we can get to our destination. All right, we got to, what's the name of your place?
Lone Wolf Metal Works.
Lone Wolf, where are we? I don't even know where we are.
We're in Wind Gap, PA.
Wind Gap, PA. Awesome. This guy, I sent him a text. I called him. I sent him a text. Like, hopefully somebody's up. What is it? 10 o'clock now. It's 10 p.m. and we're here. We made it. I don't know how we made it, but we were just looking at this. And what's your name?
Rob.
Rob said we were riding on this part and this part. This had already failed on the freeway. This failed before we ever left Utah. We actually talked about welding that together, and probably should have done it, but we didn't. But we made it. I don't know how. We turned into his driveway, which is kind of a sharp turn. We heard everything break, and the trailer fell another 2 inches, and we just rode down this driveway and got, I don't know how it happened. Super fortunate, but what we decided is we're going to unload some wheels and tires, put them in the truck, unload the car, leave the trailer for Rob to work on, and then we're gonna finish our hour drive to Poconos. If it's raining and snowing tomorrow, we're not gonna need a ton of tires, so we can afford to leave the trailer here, but like, this is bad news right here. If you can see it, it's just missing. It's just straight up not there at all. So it is what it is. We're getting absolutely soaked. Absolutely soaked. We got another hour drive. Man, what a night. What a night. We're super fortunate that we made it this far with this. We drove about 5 miles from the time that we heard it break on the freeway. We went up, down the off-ramp backwards, flipped around, drove 4 or 5 miles down, whatever that main drag is. And we made it here. We made it here, so. Whoo, super fortunate. I'm pulling the car off the trailer. The seat is soaked because it's dripping through the sunroof. And this thing does not like running in the cold like this. Yeah, I'm getting dripped on right now. This is gonna be a fun drive for me. I'm gonna have to put some towels down and maybe tape the roof, I don't know. Either way, we just gotta get down the road and leave this guy in his peace. He's super nice of him to stay up late and let us do our stuff here and leave the trailer behind. All right, we're all packed up and ready to go. The windshield's just barely starting to defrost. I really hope that works because this is gonna be a problem if not. We're leaving the trailer behind. We got this car off the trailer. The truck's all ready to go. We got 6 tires and we're ready to hit the road. This is the real driftweek spirit. I don't feel bad anymore because we got serious problems now. All right, let's go. Oh man. We made it to a gas station in Wind Gap, PA here where we left the trailer. We just gotta recollect, figure out what we're doing. You can see my windows are absolutely fogged up. I can't see anything. So I gotta figure that out before we drive anywhere. And then I think the guys wanna change clothes. I'm soaked, I wanna change clothes, figure this out with a little bit of light and a little bit of cover. Because that was gnarly, unloading the truck. We're all soaked, like absolutely soaked to the bone. And freezing cold. Luckily this car has a heater from the last drift week I did. So I've got that blazing, but it's not really pointed at anything. So I think I need to go in there and aim the tubes up towards the defrost to get things going. So, oh man, it's gonna be a long night.
Today we see a wild Brandon who has forfeited the option to fix things prior to leaving. And now we are benefiting the tragic downfall of his trailer. If you look very closely, you can see just how angry and Sith-like he is becoming. Soon enough, he will be the next Darth Vader. Not Darth, just dark. Maybe even a light Vader with that pale skin. He's got ice on his car and he's sharing it with the world. If you are around, I suggest you take shelter in your homes. Stay downstairs where you are safe. The windows are foggy and he's trying to wipe them off because the heater doesn't really do anything good for that car. Besides, heat up your toes. Hey. No windshield wipe. You go. No.
Alright guys, we made it to our Airbnb in Poconos and there is so much snow outside. Not so much, but like we're from Utah, so I'm used to snow. But it's snowing and it's crazy. What a wild day. We went from eating pastel de nata in where were we? New Jersey, like East Brunswick, to the snow in Pennsylvania. Like what a wild day and everything that's happened. I'm super grateful with how things worked out. The trailer didn't like fail completely until we were at the guy's house to get it fixed. Like it could have been so bad. We could have had the trailer come through the back seat and kill Kelly, but it didn't. We could have had it break off in the middle of the street. We would have been stranded like in the middle of this town, blocking all traffic. a lot of bad things could have happened. We don't need to speculate, but it could have been really, really bad. So I'm super fortunate as far as that goes. And then the three of us worked really well together to get it done. We got it back down the freeway. We got it down that main street. We drove 4 miles with it hanging on by a thread. We turned into the guy's driveway, and as soon as we turned down his like steep driveway, it snapped, it fell down, it crushed the tailgate, and now the tailgate doesn't open. But since the piece snapped off, we were able to get the truck backed up over anyways. It was wild, super wild. And I was kind of sitting here reflecting on this as I was chilling by the fireplace, warming myself. I honestly don't dislike situations like this, and that's weird to say. I actually encourage situations like this because to me, I feel like it makes me more confident. It makes me feel like I'm never stranded. No matter what situation I find myself in, my attitude, my mentality, everything is always like, you can't give up. What am I gonna do? Sell my truck and fly home? Like, that's not an option. I always have to find a way to make it work. And it's always way better when you're surrounded by people who are also capable and have a similar mentality. And I'm grateful to have people like that surround me in my life. Kelly.
What's up, dude?
And I know it's weird to say that I welcome situations like that, but in all reality, I think it builds a human being's character, and it makes you like I'm not afraid of being in any situation like that. There's nothing that I'm scared of, like being across the country and having the trailer break in half. Like, that's not, to me, it's like, okay, this sucks. It's cold. It sucks, but we're doing it. We don't have a choice. We figured it out. And within an hour, we had it figured out. Come here.
Yo, I gotta say something.
Okay.
Pinto, the homie from Portugal, is here with us on the trip.
Who?
We were in the truck talking after we got to Rob's house.
Okay.
And he goes, he's kind of irritated, right? You know, it's raining, it's really bad.
Yeah.
He goes, there's no way in Portugal that would have ever happened. We could have never broke the truck, fixed, or, you know, broke the trailer, found a place, dropped it off, and had it ready to be fixed that night. It'll never happen. He said every truck and trailer has to have insurance, and it's insurance always. You never, ever, ever do anything like that. And, you know, he was like, dang, man, this is crazy. Like,
It's the American dream.
yeah, dude, this is a whole different world.
Also, the really cool thing is there's so many cool people in Pennsylvania, and especially rural Pennsylvania. You find a guy with a welding shop in his backyard, and I called him at, I think it was 9 p.m. He didn't answer right away, but I texted him, and then he called me back, and I was like, awesome. He's like, you know what? I don't do mobile welding, and he texted me that back. Then he calls me. He's like, hey, what's the situation? So I explained it to him. He's like, well, if you can get it to my house, we can work something out. And I was like, we'll get it there. And we did. We were so lucky. Anyways, I'm gonna finish the video. We got some driving to do tomorrow, but like today was a wild day, and I was just reflecting on how grateful I am for these opportunities. Like, I welcome tribulation in my life, and it's a stupid thing to say. It's always gonna happen, but I try and show it when I can on video.
What's tribulation mean?
Problems.
Oh, okay.
Major problems.
Like turbulence, but on the road?
Turbulence, yeah. Turbulence in your life. Thanks for watching, guys. Tomorrow we should have some driving footage. I have no idea what it's going to be like because it's snowing outside right now and it's not stopping. And so we'll see. We brought 6 tires with us, some tools, a jack, a car, and a truck. So I don't know what we're going to get tomorrow, but I'm excited to see. See you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. If you guys have had any crazy stories like with your trailer or towing or anything, your car, whatever, let me know. I want to read it. Thanks, guys. Bye.